Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to Horizon Zero Dawn, Part 1, Episode 3. Oh, it's coming out on the thing. Hang on. Stop that. It's definitely sound coming out of the... Right, I'll have the chat handy just in case. I mean, this is very short notice. I just put up that I'm about to do this. So we carried on last time. We went back to the fire. We met Niels there. I still think we met Niels. But we're heading for the Armoury. Okay, that's where we're going. Our main mission is kind of, go, the War Chief's Trail. So that's where we're supposed to be on our main mission. But we're catching up in between episodes part 1 and part 2. I did not... I missed out a huge amount of gameplay between number 1 and number 2. So, because number 1 ended up to be, what was it? I think it was level 3, and part 2 started at level 11. So there's a huge difference. So this fills in that gap. It's going to be better quality because this is on PlayStation 5, so that's the only difference you'll notice. I've tried to keep it as all the skills exactly the same, so they should match up, and my weapons and armor should be near enough the same. You might notice a few modifications are slightly different, but apart from that, it should be fine. Right, let me just check something a minute. Just going to check on the resources. Special items, whether I've picked up anything. Trying to think which one it is now. There should be something we've picked up, because I do believe it's in here. Yeah, there's 2 things that we picked up as well, so this is one of them.
Wet, but I tan this leather well.
Which is this one, which is a metal flower. Now these are generally poems, but they are other things as well. So we select that. It will have a code fragment. Okay, so this is what the flowers are. Right? They're just things left behind of poems. I think they're all poems. I'm not sure. It could be little phrases from books as well. But it's when the spine sapling grows to flower, who will be here? So it's another one from a poem, I do believe. Now we got to get one more, which is this one here. So we got to look for that one. All right. So we go in here, and I wonder what we're going to find in here. Now I'm trying to do it as though I don't know what's going on, but
this isn't a cave.
This is a couple of years later, so this one's going to seem a bit odd in between the two. But this is a very important part of the story, I think. I mean, I'm just guessing on it, I don't know. Right, and of course you will notice the mic will be a lot better than the first time. Right, okay, so it's quite dark in here. So let's go around and see what all this is about.
I haven't seen one of these since I was a little kid.
What is it?
These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work.
Okay, seems fair enough. Right, there's a question mark there. What's that?
I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time.
Okay, but their time. Yeah, it looks like it's times 24-hour clock and all that kind of thing. So found that.
Red light. I'm not getting in.
So we can't get in there. So let's see if we can go around. Oops, I'm kind of getting lost in here because it's so dark. It's very, very dark. So I try and keep the excitement going. So this is my first time because I was tremendously excited when this first, when this came out, of course. Not sure if I can get in there. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't look like it. We have something there. Which is Ultra Weave Mark 7.1 trials. So trial on that particular day, pass threshold 85 out of 100. Results: ballistic test 91, shrapnel test 87, laser test 88, shield integrity 88, impact torso arms 62, impact legs 43. Weave is not tightening properly on local impact tests. We need to optimize existing sensors or add more. And then a couple of days later, ballistic test 88, 91, 87, 87. Yeah, so you can see what they all are there. Sensor optimization successful. Torso protection is still lagging. We recommend increasing a weave density. So now up to 92 there. Another day later, 92, 95. So much better. Laser test, it's about similar. Shield test, pretty good, and the others fairly similar. I think, is it similar to the other one? Impact legs a little bit down. There you go, getting there on the weave density and detection components, but an integration error on the left knee tanked the impact test. Ouch. Subject is going to be able to walk that one off. Surgery required. Okay, so they're obviously testing it all out. So, yeah, the side missions, is the Armoury. So, that's something. So we've got to restore power to a bunker door. Which has, so it looks like we need 2, and then we've got that there. So let's try and get out now, because I don't know where I came in. Really dark, isn't it? So it looks like there's no other way to go in here. It's just something we got to get back to. I can't even find the way out, come to think of it. Really hard to see. Where is the way out of here? There, right, okay. Door, right, okay. So we've done the Armoury now. But I'm thinking, wow, that wasn't much. But I presume that'll be very important later. So we'll get back to that at some point. Armoury sounds interesting. You know, is that some new weapon? You know, is it what? I mean, it sounds like clothing, doesn't it? The impact tests. So it could be some clothing. So if so, that'd be nice. I mean, if it's got that, if it can withstand stuff like that, then that sounds really good. So yeah, we'll have to find it at some point in the game. Right. Okay. We're now going to head towards this Tallneck, because we're trying to match up the 2 videos. So the start of the part 2, which is, comes after this one. It's all, I know, it's confusing. Episodes 1, 2 and 3 of part 1. Very confusing. But when I matched it up last time, we already had this, and we already explored that, and we were on our way up here. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just complete that. So this shouldn't be so long today, because obviously we haven't got so much to do now, but we should reach, I'm hoping, level 11, which means that I'll be able to match the 2 videos up, and then when you see the second part of my original recording, then it should match up fairly well. You might see an odd difference, like there might be a resource that I haven't got, or or something slightly different on a modification. But apart from that, it should pretty much match up. Now I made sure I've got the same weapons. Now this one does 18 damage, and that does tear, and that does 60 damage, so it's obviously our best one. And of course these are watchers, which, as you know, they watch out for stuff, and there's already we're being looked at, and there's also something there, so we've got to get rid of these. Taking them out nice and carefully would be the best option. I'm going to take that out. Yeah, sometimes if you pull the right thing just before the other, then obviously that's going to happen. You're going to You're going to do that kind of leap forward as though you're doing a... I think that's awakened the masses over there. Oh, it has. Quite with the spear. Seems to knock them over, so therefore do some damage. It seems quite powerful, this spear. I don't know about you, but I'm finding it quite powerful. So if anybody comes in, welcome. We're continuing on from our fill-in videos between episodes, between part 1 and part 2. There was a big chunk missing, and we're just filling in that gap. So we're a little bit late filling in that gap. So we got to try and take these out so I can get to the Tallneck. The watchers are quite easy to take out, but these guys can be a little bit of a problem. But we aim for the weak spots. I mean, obviously, do this, that will expose the weak spots. If you aim for those, that will do the most damage. Make sure you pull the bow all the way back to get maximum effect. There you go. If you go for those, you shouldn't go wrong. What I'll do now is get this guy to give us a look at us and hit him in the eye, and just kill him instantly. Or we can take him out stealthily, it depends. Well, I'll do this nice and slow like this. Should be able to hit him in the eye. Oh no, I'm wasting it. Right, and of course he's going to try and call his buddy. We can't have that. And I'll try it if I can. Nope! Well, good try. Almost killed 2 birds in 1 stone there. And they like doing that. Oh, I fell in the water. Could say that was a slight mistake. Well, that was fairly easy, wasn't it? Right, hopefully it'll all be quiet now. I kind of scan around. It's probably a good idea. That is valuable resources. I mean, we can collect this stuff because it gives us meat, which it gives us travel packs. So that's it's always a good one. That. Sorry, Mr. Fox, but I'm afraid it has to be done. And I was tremendously excited when I played this. So I
must be closing in on the signal.
I suppose I ought to recreate that excitement that I had. Right, that of course is the sound of like the Tallneck by the sound of it. Yeah, it seems to amplify sound when you put this on. So we've got to find a way up somehow.
The Tallneck looks just like Ross described. The signal must be coming from its head. I need to get up there.
There's a fire there. That'd be a good idea. Kind of retain what we have. Otherwise you're going to lose it. Obviously, we can't do a quick save or anything like that on this. When you're playing, so you can't keep your play. If you don't do it at a fire, it's going to go back a long way. So, right, hopefully, just scan around, let's make sure there's nothing around. It looks fairly safe, fairly open. So if people come in, don't forget to like and subscribe. Although I probably didn't say that when I first played it. And there's another watcher. I mean, watchers and that seem to be quite, well, dare I say it, easy. But oh yeah, you can actually highlight the track. But he thunders around a bit, doesn't he? Looks like we got. There should be a way up, I presume. Because he's quite high. We've got to get up there. Oh, looks like we've got to jump onto something and get that right. Okay, there's a watcher coming. Let's try we'll hide here a minute. Don't think that stealthily might be a good idea. Too late.
There.
I love that. Oh, a nice little tune there that played. Right, now of course we could attract this guy because I'm very attractive. I say, little buddy, Why don't you come just here? That's it. Come over here. Makes it nice and easy for me. I could override him, but I'm not in the mood. I'm so excited. No, I'm joking. No, I'm going over the top now. Oh no, no one coming. Just about to say, I think it's safe now. Got that one wrong. Let's take this guy out, eh? Get him in the eye. Wow, that kind of missed, didn't it?
All right, new plan.
Ah, bad. No, can't get him before he turns round. Oh, I'm betting no. Oh, I don't know. Not very well. God, what? God, we're good at this, aren't we? That could be a way up. Right, let's go up here then. Up we go. So this shouldn't be too long a video, about an hour. And that should be all we require. We're just trying to get level 11. And we should have a couple of points to put one more thing in. I'll just look up what that is when it comes up. I'll just drop the quality on that, although I think it's already pretty low. I may have missed my opportunity there. Oh no, I've got to go down there. Alright. Down to there, and I'll take it up there. Oh, can I do it now?
I think I can leap onto the Tallneck from here.
Alright, okay, gotta wait till he goes round then. Oh, it looks cool, doesn't it? Oh, I see. So these are, what are they? Very hard to see with that bright sun. It looks like that's where we can climb up. Right then, I thought we'd have to jump on its head, but obviously we've got the neck. But yeah, there's his tracks that he leaves, but we've got to wait till he comes all the way around. Gives us a chance to brush her hair and put some makeup on. Great, right at tea time. So yeah, keep those subscribes and likes coming in, guys, because much appreciated. I mean, to be honest, I would like to redo this whole series again, you know, on PlayStation 5. But I mean, I've already played it twice. So I mean, really, do you want to see me do it again? I mean, I've already done record. They're very raw, uncut, and there's nothing cut out of it. There's little bits that I do in between, sometimes in between the streams, like, you know, usually collecting things or doing the fires. I'm not usually doing anything major, maybe the odd little quest, but it's pretty well, you know, when I'm live, it's totally raw and uncut. So that's why I've changed the name of it from just Horizon Zero Dawn to Horizon Zero Dawn Raw and Uncut, because it is very raw, my very first stream. So right, let's make sure we don't miss that.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
Sounds like a good plan. Up there. Whatever we do, don't miss. Looks like quite simple enough, doesn't it? Not too difficult. Right then.
For all
Let's
the
bung this
you
in.
slowly went after the killers, just give me a moment, then I'll be off your back.
Oh, cut that off. Sorry about that. What does this do? Oh, look at that.
So the Tallneck remembers everything along its path, and sends what it sees to other
It's all
machines.
electrified. So, oh, look at that. Opens up a load of stuff. So I presume we could get that cup, and then it will match up. So that's what we'll do next, I think. And then it will pretty well match up with, you know, the other one that carries on. So let's see. Level 10 reached. Let's drop down there, boy. I suppose you could shoot stuff from the top of there, couldn't you? How tremendously exciting. I've got a point. How many points have I got? 3. Now, I do happen to know that the next thing I did was this one. So now they completely match up. So if you look at the skills on this catch-up one that fits in between, it's going to totally match on the skills. Okay, so all we've got to do is get to a level 11 and we are totally matched up, which is absolutely dandy. I think the only difference you'll see is you'll notice I've got these maps, and I don't think I got those on the original one. So that's the only difference you'll notice. If you're watching, watch part 1 for the first time, and then you're seeing part 1, 2 and 3 on the episodes, it's going to seem a bit odd, I know, but yeah, whatever you do, don't stand in the way of his feet, because he will do damage. And kill you. Well, he could kill you. I mean, it depends how low your health is. But if you're low on health and that guy steps on you, and I'll try not to let him step on, he will hurt you. So don't attempt it. Just run across this path. That could be dangerous. But yeah, it's got these ancient vessel things, like little collectible things. Flowers seem to be like poems. Pick up that. I suppose you always got to be looking out for machines, haven't we? Yeah, there's some. Scrapper. I mean, all over the place, aren't they? Maybe one day all this will happen. Could do. I mean, it could do. It mightn't it? The old machines will take over. That's the end of the human race. Well, yeah, it could. I mean, it could. I'm just surmising. Although I shouldn't surmise, Ray. I mean, that's big problems if you start surmising. One thing I did notice is in the later episodes, God, did I get caught out because I didn't level up. I didn't level up my outfits and stuff. And my daughter was leveling up, and she was a little bit ahead of me, I do believe. And yeah, she showed me the way, because I was really struggling, screaming and shouting. I was screaming and shouting all over the place. Now, it seems to be like an estimate of where it is. So it looks like it's somewhere close, but we don't know where. Oh, that could be it there. So that looks like it's just there. I could take out the scenes. I was a bit mad like that when I was yeah. I did like taking everything out. Forgot where it was now. Where was it? Down here? Oh, I think that's it over there, right? And then at least this side of it will be matched up. So I suppose I didn't need to do it exactly like this, get it perfectly matched up. But it just saves a lot of confusion when people are watching it. I mean, I know a difference in the mic, but at least a lot of the stuff will be as it should be, and it definitely was that one, because it was the second row in on each one. So that's cool, and we did pick up that point now, and it always kind of highlights it that you've done it. Okay, so we're just about there. I've just got to get it up a level, so I think probably the best thing to do here is take on those couple of watchers. I mean, killing stuff's always good for leveling up, isn't it? I mean, I was a bit mad when I played this, and I like killing stuff. I like a challenge, and it's like, oh, look, there's a creature there, I'm killing it. No, there's no thought about it. It's like, kill it. Let's take the easy way out. Don't let's run away. Oh no, let's take him out. That's what we do. Seems a bad idea to me, but it's not a problem. Thank you. Any more? because I want them all. I could kill that rabbit as well if I wanted. See what I mean? As soon as I put the focus on, it's very loud, isn't it? This guy's suspicious. Let's make him more suspicious, shall we? Let's rip his head off. I like killing machines. It's fun, isn't it? It's a scrapper. Was it a Honda or a Yamaha? What was a Honda or a Yamaha? Hello Distero, how are you? You're watching me go back in time to the original. Oh, I may have done that wrong then. Oh, alright, I made a boo-boo. Right, that's typical for me, isn't it? Oh, I got a critical hit. Howdy, partner! How are you? Alright? I'm killing stuff. I like killing stuff. When I first played this, I loved every time I saw a creature. Man, I had to kill it. Yeah, I just had a thing in me, you know. No stealth. No, I go in there. Guns are blazing. Although half the time I tried to do it in stealth and then I completely messed it up. So I like killing stuff. It's fun, right? So I don't think I did any more points. I mean, the creatures I was just kidding because they look like they're made by Japan. Well, I think they're a bit better made by Japan. Although Japan do some very good robots, I must admit, don't they? Wow, that thing's loud, isn't it? Oh, listen to the change in volume. See? Kind of doubles the volume of its walking. So if I get, say, far away, they do, yeah. If you get over here, like that, but then put this on, see the difference?
Coming down steady as a drumbeat.
Oh yeah, Aloy will react to rain and all sorts. If you leave Aloy at any point during anything you're doing in this game, she does little reactions. So if you leave her for a minute, she'll react to the rain. And there's lots of things like this where she reacts to stuff. So you know she might you know let the put her hands to her face and go, oh this is nice, the rain, you know. There's all lots of little things she does. Here she goes, look. There you go. And she does this for snow, you know, everything. She reacts to everything. And that's a tiny detail that most games don't have. Which is why I love these games, because they put a real effort into it. They don't just do a game that's just, you know, okay, it's good enough. They go the extra mile and make it absolutely fantastic. And I like that. If you wait long enough, she takes a shower. If you're lucky, yeah. If you're lucky. Right, now I think, I'm not sure what happens there. I mean, what's the quest? So the quest is to go there. Now, I haven't got to that yet on my original game. Okay, so I'm trying not to go any further than what I've gone in my other one. So as far as I know, I reached this point up here. I was on my way up here. So I think that is nearly as far as I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my videos. I'm trying to match them up. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go to my library and match it up exactly with my original, so that nobody will know. Nobody will suspect a thing. I'm doing this a couple of years later. Although then the quality might be a bit better. Right. So I'm just going to go to that episode, just see where it starts from, just so I got an idea where I am when the other one ended. So I am just here, actually. Now, did I explore any more? So I've got the Tallneck, I've got the Armoury. So we're pretty well matched up, I think. Let me go right back to there. Yeah, it looks like I'm there. It is a kind of rainy, miserable day. So it is actually matching up absolutely perfectly with my original game. So this is going to be perfect, because when I come into the game, I am exactly here. Okay, so I'm going to do a manual save here, and this is, holy cow, oh no, right, yeah, this is level 9, alright, okay, so this is where I need to stop, because I have now completed it. Yeah. So sorry it's not any longer, but this is purely a video. I mean, it says there level 10, and I think I was on level 11. That's the only difference you're going to see between the two. Now, can I kill some creatures that can quickly get me up? I don't know. Let's see if I can do that then. Although I would like this rain to persist. Now, yeah. If you pull the left trigger, you pull the left trigger, then the right trigger, all right. But if you accidentally do the right one before the other one, then it does the heavy hit. So that's why a lot of people, when they play this game, sometimes they do that. They accidentally press one before the other the wrong way around. So I would like to kill a couple of things that probably won't match up. So the only difference you'll notice is there's one level difference. So I'm trying to think of something to do that will kind of, you know, make up for that. I'll tell you what, I'll go there and get some of these. Alright? Just to kill a few, and then, you know, because that's what makes the level go up, isn't it? I think there is a camp somewhere. At some point we're going to go and get a camp, I think. What's this here? Ooh, more ancient stuff. Is that an ancient sculpture? Now we have got the Tallneck now, so it's pretty well matched up now. The only thing you will notice is when we came up against this guy, I forgot to scan him. So you might notice that when you join the two together. If you want to see the whole thing all the way through, but 2 years ago, see it from the beginning in my Horizon Zero Dawn raw and uncut. That was my very first go at streaming and my very first PlayStation 4 game. So if you want to see all that from the beginning, very raw, me shouting me head off, you know, because I literally, you know, was blaming everybody and everything, you know, when really it was all my fault. So there might be a bit of shouting, because as I say, I'm going to be pretty raw. You know, I haven't played this before. I didn't understand some of the systems. I'm screaming my head off sometimes, going, "Oh well, no!" You know, I'm screaming a lot. You know, like some nutcase. But you know, I mean, you know, I haven't played this amazing game. God, this is such an amazing game. It is fabulous. I love it. I do. I love it. And it just looks sensational on the PlayStation 4. It looks sensational on PlayStation 5. So PS4 Pro looks great as well. Load of things going on over there. Now, I don't think I've got that. Secret at the Gates. I don't think I've done that. So I better not head there. So I'm going to finish very soon because we're near enough matched up. I don't know if I can kill a load of things before I get there, because really we're just one level behind. So that's the only difference you're going to notice is, hello, why are you one level different? But I don't think I can do anything else which can quickly level me up. Apart from, I mean, I could go back and you know, kill up, you know, something like this. I wonder how many. Let me see if I've got any. Oh, there's resources here. Yeah, every time you pick something up, you pick up resources. So, and there are treasure boxes. Well, I shouldn't have any, so I'm just going to get rid of those. And that one. So that shouldn't be showing. Although you may see me doing that. But why is it still a question? Yeah, a little mark there. So I'm just going to do something quickly, trying to kind of level up a bit. How many travel packs have I got? Let's have a look. Not sure what it comes under there, I think. What any travel packs that come under here? No idea. I should put a craft one. See if I can do a travel pack. I can, yeah. Right, okay, let's do a couple of travel packs. Oh, I can do a load of them. So yeah, let's go and kill some stuff and try and get me level up. Then I'll get to level 11, then it'll perfectly match up. So have fun, enjoy the stream. I hope you enjoy it, and you can enjoy that fun that I had all those years ago. It's such an exciting feeling to play this game. I'd waited 2 years to play this game, and I was nuts, absolute nuts. So enjoying it. How best story I've heard for a long time in the game. Is fantastic. And you know, if you haven't played this game, you should be playing it. It's send everybody who plays this game. You know, they love it. I mean, how can you not love this? It's one of the best RPGs ever made, I think.
I gotta find a way to override more machines.
Let's have a bit of a blast here and try and smash some stuff. Oh look, somebody hit me there. I could try hitting them through the tree. Well, that seemed to work. I sliced through the tree there. What a great bit that was. Right, let's kill stuff, kill stuff. Get off. Now, I wasn't as good as this when I was playing it. You know, I was a bit thick. Yeah. But, you know what I'm doing now. So, playing it years later. Well, a couple of years later. Man, I got this game totally worked out. At the time when you see me play it, I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. So you don't see me doing all this cool stuff like what I do now. Because now I can kill stuff so easily, it's ridiculous. What do I do is go for those. And it does tremendous amount of damage. Do it again and then bang, he's dead. You know, I used to do it, but I didn't really think it out. Oh, here come the army! Oh, they're like blinding you, these guys, aren't they? Oh yeah, they do kind of tend to hit you first, so... Get off. They like hitting you. What's up? Ouch. Could say that was a bit of an ouch moment. But, you know, no challenge. Get off. Get off. I am the king. Oh, he didn't like that one, did he? There you go, and that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I went around killing everything, because I was awesome. I don't know if I'm so awesome now. That's why I changed my name to Awesome. Although, you know, I wasn't so good when I was playing it live. I was a bit sad. Oh, there's another one. Oh God, I'm so scared. Although I am now because I've got no ammo. I'm frightened out of my wits here. Oh, especially when you miss like that, you're definitely frightened out of your wits. Especially when you miss, when you lash out like that. This is more like how I was on the original thing. When they're on the floor, you can get a critical hit. Yeah. Well, dummies, aren't they? That's what doing the hard hitting one does. Well, hang on, I haven't got my live thing up. Hang on. Let me go back to my live stream a minute. Because you all could be saying things and I don't know what it is. I haven't seen it come up on the text. If you wait long enough, she takes a shower. It is on sale. I was also thinking of buying it. Well, Destiro, if you like an RPG and you like action, this is the perfect game. Because this has got a lot of action and you'll be fighting dangerous machines. And if you haven't got your head screwed on, by Jove, are you going to get your head ripped off? So you gotta take in the information that it tells you about the machines. And when they say that a machine is vulnerable to fire, you take advantage of that. You do not ignore that, because if you ignore that, you will die. Okay, because they all have weaknesses, like their weak spots, but also the weakness they have to the elements as well. So, you know, fire, whatever, they will be susceptible to it. But my advice is hit those weak spots. Alright, that is imperative. That is what will kill them the fastest. Now you could you know, you could use flames. Flames does a lot of damage as well. It does less actual damage, but over time it does damage. So, you know, you can set them alight, and when they're set alight, or when anybody's frozen or set alight, or they've got acid on them, when you fire at them, they take more damage because they're in a corrosive state, you know. So that's a big tip, okay, is to make sure you go for those weak spots or use the elements against them. So if they're weak to fire, use fire. That will kind of bring them to a halt. They will be writhing around because they're burning, and you know, while they're doing that, you can fire arrows at them. So it's a very good way. And you can use either method. You can also knock off those weak spots as well.
Never know when I might need these.
Because some things you can knock off and actually collect. You do collect some anyway. If you so let me just check this guy. So if we go there, right, and then go into the notebook. Okay, this is a grazer, and then you click on it. It will tell you its weaknesses. So if you go here, it says fire and tear. So if you use fire and tear, you can tear off those things, which does a lot of damage, or you can just fire a normal arrow and do damage. They both work. Alright, and the rotor blades, if you knock those off, you can pick them up. So you could go for the rotor blades as well, although this isn't that's the Stroider. So this is the Stroider, so this is actually the wrong one. So if I look at the Stroider, so make sure you read these and take it in, because this gives you vital information. So he's susceptible to fire and tear. So again, you can hit that with a damaging arrow or a tear arrow or fire. All three of those will work. But of course, it depends on your bow, and it depends on, you know, on the arrow. So if I
Deal with them quickly.
And you've got to fill up that little. You see the circle there with a flame in the middle. Once you fill that up, you see they're writhing around, and while they're writhing around, you can then take advantage. That's if they don't die first. But of course, the big animals, you know, they're not going to die just by firing fire arrows, but it will weaken them, will stop them from maybe coming at you, and give you time to kill them. So it's very important that you read the information in the thing. All right. And always scan a creature before you take it on, because it gives you vital information. So that's a very important part. So we're very close to level 11, and once I hit that, I'll go back to that point, although it won't be raining then, and they'll be pretty well matched up. And then will people notice the difference? They probably will. So I'm just going to go for some creatures now, just to kind of level up as fast as I can here. Now, of course, I don't want to take on the dangerous creatures because we're not equipped to take on the dangerous creatures yet. These are just the small ones, really. These are fairly easy to kill. So again, we can use
It's on to me.
I can use that, or I can use fire. Now, if you look at, I hope you don't mind me saying about all this, but yeah, if I show you here, this uses wood, shards, and blaze. Now, if you use these arrows, then you're using blaze, and you will. If you're using this a lot, you will run out of blaze. You may have to buy it. This one here only uses shards and that one is going to use wire. So you may want to not use. You know, if you're getting low on stuff, you may have to switch to a different arrow. This one here, the hunter bow, just uses shards and wood, so that doesn't use too valuable resources. Alright? Whereas if you're using fire all the time, you use up blaze, and you may have to buy some, you know, sell some lenses, sell the kind of treasures. That's what I do, I sell the treasures. So if you go into your inventory, there are things in here which are kind of treasures, and it says selling only. Alright, so those are the things you need to sell. Alright, so it's only valuable to merchants, no good for keeping yourself. So all these things, keys, watches, all this stuff, ancient picks, sell all those, but keep the ammunition and sell some of these. Or never go more than 5 in a stack. You know, don't go 2 lots of 5 or 5 and a 4. Never do that. You don't need to, because you run out of space in your resource bag, and you won't be able to. By the way, always check that your health is up. So when you see that cross on the left hand side there, which comes up, I mean, if you want that to come up at any time, you just swipe it up on the PlayStation 4. That you won't be able to do that on you know, PC. I don't think you can swipe it up. I mean, you might be able to. There might be a button to do that. Well, we're almost there, so I'm just going to take on a few more. But yeah, when you see, you know, my actual live stream that I did all those years ago, I'm not as good as this. I'm pretty darn not got my head screwed on, and I made a lot of mistakes.
If I found out more about these
now
machines,
I know what I'm doing.
I could learn to override.
So this time I'm going to use my not so weak arrows, and I can still kill this guy fairly quick even with my weaker arrows. Right, because I know what to go for. I know to go for these. Now these guys run very fast, so it might take a while to. Hello? When you see a bright light like that, you know there's a watcher coming. Hello there, buddy. Aim for the eye. That's his weak spot. You can be a little bit out and it still hit it, by the way. Hang on, I can't quite get there. But yeah, when you see me play it, like, you know, when I originally played it, you'll see me a little bit more inept. Although I was pretty good at the beginning of the game. It just when things got harder, that's when I really hit a brick wall, and I was not very good because I didn't have the right equipment. Now you can hit it in the eye. All of them are a bit susceptible to the eye, but the other bits that are highlighted are better to hit out. Really, you knock those off, it does tremendous amount of damage. And this is I do believe it's my weaker bow, yeah. So this will use shards. This won't use wire, which is very valuable in this game. And if you keep using this arrow all the time and not this one, you will be forever buying wire from a shop. And that's a lot of your money ago. And you want to keep your money to buy the upgrades. You don't want to be spending it on keep getting in wire. Now I was forever spending it on wire and blaze, because those are the two things I was using more than anything else. I was using bombs later on and constantly using that, and also I was using echo shells for tearing off, because you can tear off their armour, which makes them weaker obviously, so when you hit them next time they are a lot weaker. So I'm just trying to find something to get me the last little bit really now. But I did kind of do this in my original play. I did kind of, you know, running around all over the place, just being a bit of a, yeah, a nutcase. I'm going to keep collecting your wood. All these plants do different things. That does corruption, so you can do some corruption things.
Good. I can use this.
There are corruption arrows. All kinds of arrows you can use. Corruption arrows, frost arrows, you know, shock arrows. There's all kinds of things. And you know, if an animal's susceptible to shock, then hit them with shock arrows, and that will, instead of catching them alight, it will make them kind of do the same kind of thing. It will kind of immobilize them for a bit, long enough for you to, you know, get a few shots on before he can run at you again. So it's very good to do that and get him in that kind of damaged state. Because I played this on hard, and I think I started to play it on very hard, and it was all becoming easy even when I did it. That's because I learned from the first time. So I'm gonna just see what my level is. We're almost at level 11, so we're almost matched up. So I'll just go for something here.
Keep the upper hand.
Oh man, missed there. I'm not very good with the bow. I've been a bit shabby with the bow. Hello there, Sonny. Save arrows, you could just whack this guy, because walkers are very easy to kill. And if you've got the sneak skill, you know, if you've got this, you can do the silent strike, and that's a one-hit kill. Now, on some of the bigger machines, that won't one-hit kill. Alright, so beware. Only when you upgrade your silent strike will you be able to take down the bigger machines in one hit. So be warned, don't think it does a silent strike will kill everything with one hit. It won't. I knew that. Is that what you're saying? I knew that. If you scan it. Ow! Oh yeah, now this is one of the tougher guys. Now this guy is going to be a tough guy. And this is the one that used to get me all the time. But this guy is susceptible to fire, which I didn't know at the time. If you plough this guy with fire arrows and fill up that circle of fire there, he will start doing that, and then you can whack him with your really good arrows. Although he'll still fight you, but he's going to stop for a bit. But he's taking more damage once he is on fire. So keep trying to do those fire arrows if you can. Yeah, they're very agile. It's very hard to avoid these nitwits. You can kind of jump under them. That's one way of doing it. A lot of people do that. Of course, you've got to hit them, of course, and I'm not good at hitting things. You see, while he's dancing around like a crazy lunatic, you know, you can take advantage of it. You don't get long, but it's long enough. And then if I can hit him, which is not that easy, and knock him down, you can sometimes get a critical hit on him. You know, you can do come up with critical hit, hit that button, and then that does more damage than your normal hit. So, but yeah, when I first faced a load of sawtooth, that is when I failed miserably, and then I decided I better do something about my armour. We're almost there. I've almost finished. Right, okay, there's some over there. So always scan them first, because if you don't scan them first, they don't appear in your notebook until you scan it. So remember to do that. And that arrow went wide because I didn't put it all the way back. Always pull it all the way back to get more accuracy.
Damn.
If you don't, then you'll miss it. It's got to be pulled all the way back. You can increase, you know, the speed of that by putting in a handling modification, which is if we go to here and go to modify weapons, you can go in and you can change these. This is the handling one, so it means it'll fire quicker, but it's a very low percentage one, so when you get to around 40-50%, that'll make it go a lot faster. So you can put those in. It means you're going to it won't do as much damage as, say, if you have damaged ones in, but you can fire more shots. So you could go down that route and just go for handling, and but always do a bit of damage as well. Right, so I'm almost there right now. I'm not sure if I did that fire. I won't do it, because it doesn't really matter about the fire being matched up. Right, a couple more, and I think I'll do it now. Let's try and...
Wherever these machines are made, could find a way to override them there.
I could override it, but I'll get more fun out of killing them, to be honest. Or if I can sneak around the back of there and catch this guy without him seeing. Now, if I'm very clever, I could go around the back of this guy and get this guy as well. Level 11. There we are. We are now matched up with my original one. Although this guy is screaming his head off, let's put him out of his misery. The rest can run away, I don't care about them. They will sometimes attack them. There you go. Okay, I'm matched up with my original one, so now I can go back to where I'm supposed to be, which I do believe is here. He said in his poshest voice. Now, trouble, this is probably not raining. Well, I don't know, it's pretty murky, so it's not too bad. Let me stop there a second, so I can just check it. Have you said any more text since? Yeah, if you like a RPG, don't miss the opportunity to get this, because I'll tell you, it's a really amazing game. You'll love it. Right, just gonna see where I ended up. It should be right here. So just a little pause while I do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Although actually, let me do that. Do that, and I'll do another save. So yeah. I mean, don't look at this, because this won't be on my original game. So now we're totally matched up. And I think I can't remember which way I was facing, but I was probably facing that way or something. I know. So it's going to be sunny instead of being miserable. It's the only thing I noticed between part 1 and part 2. I'd rename them, but the trouble is, I'd have to rename all 80 odd or whatever it is, and that's going to take me a long time. It's easier to do, continued episode 1, 2, and 3. So I think that's it. I think that's all I need to do. Now you just noticed that it's slightly murky and raining. That's the only cut you'll see. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you to Stero for coming in and having a chat. Yeah, if it's on sale and you can afford it, I wouldn't hesitate to buy it, because if you want a good RPG with a great story, lots of really good missions and stuff, even side missions are good. It looks amazing anyway, so whatever you get it on, PC, PS4 or whatever, then yeah, it's amazing. I wouldn't miss a chance, but it all depends if you like RPGs and you like action games. If you don't, then there's no point, is there? Right, okay, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody, and I hope you join me next time. Bye. I'll just do one more just to make sure, you gotta make sure I'm here. Right, bye for now.